Hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to carry on with the Pray for the Blessings told to Crested Peaks, the Tribal Chronicles. But unfortunately, if we look at this, we did the first part last time out. Part 2 is being blocked. I could just go experience mode, but you know, we've got to do all these quests eventually. So we're going to currently do the next one, In the Footsteps of Chosen Dragons, which is one of the world quests. So we're going to start off doing that one, and then we'll carry on with the tribal quest. So let's go here. We're pretty much where we need to be. We'll get all these things done. And I think doing these kind of world quest things should aid in our kind of exploration percentage as we uncover more bits of the map and stuff. Yeah, because this little girl here is involved in it, she's blocking the quest. Welcome to our shop. If you'd like us to cut a gemstone, you're in the right place. Hey there, we do have a gemstone here. We'd like to have it custom processed. It's for our little Typilosaurus companion. Ta-da! Here it is. Wow, this gem is of truly exceptional quality. Look at the size and how clear it is. If you'd like a custom job, the processing will be quite difficult. Now that sounds familiar. So what's next? Extra fees? No, of course not. Just what kind of person do you think I am? Our shop specialises in the art of cutting and polishing gemstones. If you run into a good one, we'd rather polish it for free and let its beauty speak for our quality as it carries our name out into the world. We'd never set high prices willy-nilly. That sounds like a good way to go out of business. I mean, I appreciate it, you know, down with capitalism and all that, but yeah. But just as a good artisan seeks the best materials to work with, so do the best gemstones require a suitable artisan to work them. I know just such a gem master, and he would be perfect for doing this one justice. Whoa, that's amazing. Quick, call the gem master out. But you might need to make an appointment in advance if you'd like to see him. If you don't, chances are he'll be out seeking inspiration. Seeking inspiration? Yeah, Master Kulahoi is pretty unusual even among master craftsmen. He doesn't believe that artisans should just polish gemstone according to blueprints, but they should understand how to observe all the beauty the natural world has to offer. For example, learning polishing techniques from the tiny ripples on the lake's surface, or fretwork patterns from the shifting and billowing clouds. He calls it gathering inspiration. Sounds kind of complicated. Still, if you're in a hurry, you can go out and find him wherever he happens to be gathering inspiration from. Maybe mark where he said he was going for you. Or could that person be the gem master? Let's ask. Well, he's over there. But hold on, I just wanted to quickly grab that while I was over here. I could switch out to Knitch, or I'll just grab this guy. And there we go. Pyroculus Scott. Right, let's go speak to the gem master. Excuse me, are you Master Kulahor? That is in fact my name. So you're the gem master who was looking for inspiration. We came looking for you based on, how do you pronounce her name again? Imish, I think it was. Recommendation. We noticed you were staring at the tree just now. Were you in the middle of mining for gems of creativity? Actually, forget it. It's not important anymore. Is there something I can help you with? We bought a beautiful gemstone and we were hoping you'd process it for Rue, who's my little companion. Come on, Rue, show him. Roar, roar. You hear the fluttering of avian wings by your ears. By the time you recover, the gem has vanished from Rue's claws without a trace. Oh no, it's been stolen. Roar. Oh, wait a sec, where's the gem? Where could such a huge gem have gone off to? Seems like a bird nicked it. What the heck? Birds here steal stuff? Rude. Roar. Actually, what I was about to say was, even if the gem hadn't just been stolen, I still couldn't help you cut it. Since all my tools were also stolen by these damn birds. I was actually just carefully looking at those birds, going over them one by one to see which one of them had their dirty claws on my tools. Is it even possible? These birds are just the worst. Come on, Greg, let's go get that gem back. Roar. And don't forget about my tools too. Alright, so they're over there, okay. We're going to want this thing then. Okay. That's where we need to go. Oh, careful. Investigate. The master carving toolbox, alright. Let's put it away for now. There's one thing we've got. Yep. Why do these birds want the carving tool so badly? Why doesn't get it? Anyway, let's put them away. Okay, so that's the carving tools. Where do we want to go next? Found it. So it's here all along. Okay, that's the gem. Well, that's all of them. Now we're going to head back and look for our Master Kulahor. Can this be? My tools are back. Oh, this is amazing. I didn't get a good look before, but I must say now that's one pretty gem. It's got the same flashy yellow as a bird's tarsus. Ugh, I shan't use those blasted scoundrels in my analogies. Like the sky just brightening at dawn, like the first rays of sun, that kind of early morning sky colour. Yeah, that's a good description. For a master, your metaphors aren't very masterful. So, well, I don't think we need to be rude. So, that's the meaning of gathering inspiration. Oh, so you've heard of the practice before? Either way, just leave the gem to me. As I said before, I'll process it for free. Consider it a gift for your help in retrieving my tools. As for how long it'll take, drop by the Gemporium in 2 days' time. Okay, wait until 2 days later. But I think, in the meantime, we should now be able to carry on with the other quest, unless she's still blocking it. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can carry on with this now. That's all I wanted to do. And then, after a couple of days, we can go back and we finish off that quest. Okay, here we go. Back on the quests.
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
Well, I'm curious.
I'm too, but we're also here to see how Nechka's doing. It can't be easy to recover from such a serious illness. And then there's Tlasoli. She had to give up what she loves. We just want to cheer them up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Tlasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story, Mish? I'll be right back.
Okay, Act 2 started. Oh, the reputation has been unlocked. We can visit the totem pole to actually do some stuff. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Let's check the old reputation. Oh, here we go. Try reputation. World exploration. Oh, we can get some cool stuff here. Done that. So there's a couple more things that we need to do. Yeah, I'm aiming for this to get those extra bonuses that are going on at the moment. Okay, we can't quite get first reputation. Yeah, we need to pick up some extra quests then.
Here we are. Nice house, right? Give me a sec. I'll go knock. Tlasoli! Open up! They're here! Tlasoli? Are you home? Open the door! That's strange. Huh. The door's locked. But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nechka! Nechka! It's me, Chevin! Open up, please!
Need me to break down the door?
What if something happened to the two of them? What if Nechka got worse again?
Let's not overthink things. They were doing just fine the last time I was here. Nechka was sleeping soundly in her room. Still, I told Tlasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nechka out to get some medicine.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tepetlosaur nest.
That's right. Tlasoli has a Tepetlosaur companion. If I remember right, its name is Iengu? When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iengu help with some digging work. But since Nechka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iengu's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes! Something terrible must have happened.
Okay, let's take a closer look. You stay here, Chevin.
Oh... Alright, I'll just... find a place to hide for now. How is it that every single time Emish tells me not to go someplace dangerous, I end up running into danger? It's like her words have some sort of power over me. Maybe it's the Wyab's doing.
Maybe. Could be something deeper there. Right, let's have a look around then.
Tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
Okay, so we need this little fella. So I think we want to explore in there. Okay, no, let's go. Oh, that knocked me out. I thought that was something I had to go and get. Okay, you just need to avoid these things and just move around. Oh, okay, it does not want me coming up this way. Okay, we're up.
Huh, there really is a Tepetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though.
Well, this doesn't seem to be any danger. Seems like it's got up here on its own.
Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice.
There looks like there's someone next to her.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Oh, we've already just got up here.
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence.
Yeah, quite a coincidence.
Well, guess this means we should head back down. Why is the Tepetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
You descend the mountain with a Tepetlosaur.
Iengu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good Saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later. Alright, run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nechka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way. Luckily, I managed to find her before long.
Is she alright?
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed.
And all that happened while we were climbing that cliff?
But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
Is she all better now? Well, sounds like she's doing well enough to run off on her own too.
Yes, and to run away from eating her vegetables. She's a fast one, that's for sure. She jumps over chairs, hides under the table, then runs all around the house. I can hardly catch her. Seeing how she is now, that's already enough. I really couldn't ask for more.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Yeah, alright, let's hear it.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion.
That looks interesting.
The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging.
So it's like a simplified version of an ancient name?
Don't say that or the Wyab might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Yeah, that sounds pretty impressive.
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
You've got a good eye for business. No wonder you run your own store.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgotten, and sometimes even distorted. But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other. You could even pass it down to younger generations.
Oh, you're very persuasive.
Yeah, let's get one! We can engrave our names onto it. Then once we find your brother, he can add his name as well. That way, our names will be together forever!
Looks like Paimon's already been hooked. This is a little too precious.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your Blaze Gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Good things are better with company. Might as well buy a few more as gifts.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive that would be. You sure we have enough travel funds?
I mean, we're doing pretty well for Mora at the moment.
Hold on. This isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our Mora, right? Chevin?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
Oh.
No, don't listen to that, Traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Teyvat again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Whoa, there.
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my Blaze Gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay. Could you help?
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nechka to get better.
You're right. Miengu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat. Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
See you. Hope this gets better soon.
Look after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
Hey, nice. Okay, part 2 completed.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Tlasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
Okay, we can do that. Several days. Time passes strangely in Teyvat.
Shilonin, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
She's very tired.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first stacks on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But, looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I like a style.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonin!
Byron, what are you doing down there?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
Everything's fine.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Exulonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
You give these kind of things as birthday gifts? I mean, that's pretty cool. I think that's a good gift. I mean, maybe if they're not totally into it, there's a thought is there, right? Well, I'd like a set too. You reckon I'll buy one?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Shilonin's tools would make pitching a tent and starting a bonfire a whole lot easier.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Tasoli's, I even brought Nichka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Okay, it's a bit odd.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blaze gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
Yeah, but you could have quite a lot of things you need to remember.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full.
Well, name is that long? Did you include all your relatives' names too?
No. I engraved some wishes on my blaze gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day.
Yeah, that's quite good use for it.
Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this blaze gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought blaze gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
It's one and the same thing. Yeah, it could be a little embarrassing. What kind of wishes and dreams do you have?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tasoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text.
Oh, that's cool.
Without the right angle of lighting, the blaze gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
Nice.
That's true. In the end, a blaze gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself.
Well, there could be some value in that, though.
But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
Capitalism. I know just the person who would do that. Sounds like one of Jevon's games.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tasoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nachka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some...
Oh dear, what was going on with this person?
Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again? Ugh, this memory of mine.
Alright, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tlasoli and Nachka. What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlasoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
You explain your account of Tetsuri to Shilonen.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter.
We also wanted to get a gift for Neshka, but we have no idea what she might like.
Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second, our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nachka, then she'll know what gift we'll be giving her, and that would ruin the surprise!
That's why I ask people to give you 5 ideas or something, and then you only get one.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like?
Also a good point.
Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
Well, easy enough, 5 loads of those in my bag.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it.
But if she likes reading, it's still a good present.
Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Great idea. Well, let's just go and ask Neshka.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord before jumping into a volcano.
Yeah, just had a little read of that story. Pretty cool. Like it.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left."
So what about the other version of the story?
The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nachka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocowaddle.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
Well, that's 2 more for the collection. You can read them to me while we're on the road, Paimon.
Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
What?
Let's get going. Tlasoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
I think, Paimon, you could probably just read the story out and we could both enjoy it at the same time.
Go on now, Iengu. Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Came to visit Nechka.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer.
I'm just getting chased around by that.
I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nechka.
You haven't changed a bit, Shilonin. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocowaddle, so you can all try some. Shilonin used to love drinking chocowaddle. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh.
Alright, something weird's going on here.
Auntie, let's go inside. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Sure thing.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Iengu, and don't get in the way.
Alright, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you.
A little worried about it, but hopefully you'll be okay.
Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocowaddle. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happened to read.
You've been close for quite some time then.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocowaddle, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
You're rather deep into this, is it important?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed.
You two seem like family. Zerlin seems just like an older sister to Nechka.
That's how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of Big Sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like.
So how did Nechka get sick? Is her condition really that serious?
If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better. She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift.
Please, drink some water first. Things will get better.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty hard to think back on.
Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Let me flex my cooking skills. Yeah, enough talk. Let's start with a fried egg.
Huh? She mentioned all those delicious dishes, and you're just going to make a fried egg?
Hey, a fried egg can bring people back from the dead, Paimon. They can't be that bad.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine.
I'm right in saying that, and I'm pretty sure you can use fried egg to do that.
You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Our Primal will certainly help you out with that.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
I promise the place will be picked clean. I can eat an entire fish myself.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Ooh.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Cup of grain fruit!
Yeah, chocolate.
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
I suppose. Grain fruit doesn't sound great, though.
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime?
Oh, I don't know why people want to ruin chocolate with adding fruit to it.
I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
Okay. You know what? I think we'll leave it there for today. I'm not sure how much longer, but yeah, I think we've been going long enough. Thank you for watching today. Yeah, okay, so in the next one, we'll get this quest finished off. And then I think we might start working on some other world quests and things. There's a bunch of stuff I want to get done. So I'm looking forward to that one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's all about. There's definitely something interesting going on with the other one's sort of memory going on, and this illness here. We might be able to sort of help out a bit, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!